Welcome to a new perspective on the power of manifestation. In this video, we'll explore a profound and unique approach proposed by Jacobo Grinberg, the renowned neuroscientist and mystic, who challenges the idea that success and manifestation rely solely on effort and willpower. Often, we believe that achieving our dreams requires tension and constant struggle. But what if there were another way? Here, Grinberg invites us to look inward and connect with the natural flow of the universe, revealing how we can manifest without forcing, with clear intention and a state of inner peace. Get ready to discover how letting go of control may be the key to allowing your desires to arrive more easily and harmoniously. Let's embark on this transformative journey. Manifestation is not about struggle, unchecked willpower, or manipulating reality. It's more about alignment. When you try too hard, when you feel the need to control every detail of how things will unfold, you're actually emitting a vibration of lack. You're telling the universe that you don't trust the natural process of creation, and this is the most common mistake I see in people who tirelessly strive to manifest. They believe that if they don't try hard enough, things won't happen, and that's where they go wrong. Imagine a river flowing strongly. If you try to swim against the current, you exhaust yourself, you get frustrated, and you might not even make any progress. Every stroke you take against the current robs you of more energy than it gives you. But if you decide to flow with the current, if you allow yourself to be carried by the natural flow of the river, you'll go much further with much less effort. Manifestation works the same way. When you try to force things, it's like swimming against the current. You're trying to control a process that is much larger than you. But when you decide to align with the current of the universe, everything becomes more fluid, more natural. Things start to happen without you having to push them. This concept may seem contradictory to many because we have grown up in a society that glorifies effort, sacrifice, and constant struggle. We've been taught that if we want something, we have to go after it with everything we have without stopping. We've been told that if we don't succeed, it's because we haven't tried hard enough. But what if I told you that excessive effort is a symptom of distrust? Yes. Every time you feel the need to push harder and harder to manifest something, you're actually demonstrating that you don't trust the natural process of creation. The universe does not respond to the amount of effort we put into things, but to the quality of our vibration. And here lies the key to everything. When we desire something desperately, when we feel anxious about its manifestation, we are vibrating from a place of lack. We're telling the universe that we don't have what we desire, that we are in deficit. And that's exactly what the universe reflects back to us. More lack, more deficiency. On the other hand, when we align with the vibration of what we already desire, effortlessly without struggle, the universe responds in a completely different way. The true secret of manifestation lies not in effort, but in alignment. And alignment is achieved by letting go, trusting, and allowing things to flow toward us, instead of pushing them with all our might. Now, I'm not saying we should do nothing. I'm not suggesting a passivity where we simply sit and wait for things to happen. What I'm saying is that there's a fundamental difference between inspired action and desperate effort. Inspired action arises from a place of trust and alignment. It feels like you're in the flow of the universe when everything seems to fall into place effortlessly. In contrast, desperate effort arises when you don't trust that things will happen unless you forcefully intervene. One of the keys to stop trying so hard to manifest is learning to let go of control, and that can be the hardest thing for many because we've been conditioned to think that control is what guarantees our success. But control is nothing more than an illusion. We believe we can control every aspect of our lives, but the reality is that there are much larger forces at play, forces that operate on a much deeper level and that have a broader understanding of what we need at every moment. When we let go of control, when we trust the process, something magical happens. The universe begins to move the necessary pieces for our manifestations to materialize in a way that often exceeds our expectations. And this is what many don't understand. When you try to control every aspect, you limit the possibilities. When you allow yourself to flow, you open the door to possibilities you hadn't even imagined. Think for a moment about the times you have manifested something effortlessly, the times when things simply happened without you forcing them. Perhaps it was that job offer that came at the perfect moment, or that relationship that appeared when you least expected it. These are the manifestations that occur when we are in alignment, when we are vibrating at the right frequency without the need for constant effort. Excessive effort in manifestation is also related to our limiting beliefs. Many times we try so hard because deep down we don't believe we deserve what we desire. We think we have to work harder than others to achieve it, or that if we don't try hard enough, everything will fall apart. But this is another mistake. The universe does not respond to how much we think we deserve something, but to how we feel inside. If we feel at peace, if we feel aligned with what we desire without effort or struggle, that's what we will attract. Now, the question many of you might be asking is, how do I stop trying so hard to manifest? How do I change this mindset I've had all my life? And the answer, although it requires practice, begins with realizing that we are forcing things. Awareness is always the first step. We cannot change what we do not see. So start by observing yourself. Notice when you are trying to control things, when you are pushing too hard, and ask yourself, do I really need to force this, or can I trust that the universe is already working in my favor? As you develop this awareness, you'll start to realize how many times a day you try to force reality. Perhaps you notice that you are trying too hard at work, in a relationship, or even in your personal projects. This effort does not come from a place of trust, but from a place of fear, the fear that things won't go the way you want. And that fear is what keeps you trapped in the cycle of constant effort. Instead, what I propose is a new way of living and manifesting, the art of letting go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean you don't care about what happens. It means trusting that by releasing control, you allow the universe to do its part. You allow things to unfold naturally, and paradoxically, when you let go is when things really start to happen. Often, in our quest to manifest what we want, we fall into the trap of wanting to control every aspect of the process. This desire for control arises from fear, from the belief that if we're not on top of every detail, things won't happen the way we want. However, control is an illusion that disconnects us from the true essence of the manifestation process. How can we expect the universe to work in our favor if we constantly interfere as if we don't trust? In reality, we are demonstrating a lack of trust. We want specific results at specific times and in specific ways. This attitude of imposing our will closes off the natural flow of energy that could take us far beyond what we imagine. It's as if we are walking down a path already laid out by the universe, but then we suddenly decide to take shortcuts, distrust in hand, and we get lost. Letting go means surrendering, trusting, and allowing the forces of the universe to work in their own way and in their own time. By relinquishing control, we are not giving up our desires or inspired action. Rather, we are releasing the internal resistance that keeps us trapped in a cycle of frustration. Think of how many times you have felt frustrated because something you desired didn't happen at the moment you expected or in the way you had planned. That frustration comes from the belief that controlling everything is the only way to succeed. But control is actually the main obstacle to manifestation. When you try to control every detail, you send a signal of scarcity, indicating that you don't trust the universe has something better for you. To understand this better, imagine the universe as fertile soil, and you as the gardener. You plant a seed. You know you can't force its growth by pulling on it or speeding up its natural process. What do? You water the seed, give it light, and let nature take its course. The same applies to manifestation. Your desire is the seed, and the process of letting go is trusting that the universe will do its work at the right time and in the right way. But how can we let go when we have been conditioned to believe that control is everything? Letting go of control requires practice like any other skill, and one of the first practices is conscious observation. When you find yourself trying to control a situation, pause for a moment, observe your thoughts, and ask yourself, what am I fearing? What is it that I don't trust will happen if I don't control this? These questions reveal a lot about our underlying beliefs. Control always comes from the fear that something won't happen as we want. One of the most powerful ways to let go of control is to practice conscious surrender. Surrender is not an act of weakness, but of wisdom. It is saying to the universe, I'll do my part, but I trust that you will do the rest. It's a dance between inspired action and absolute trust that everything is happening perfectly, even if sometimes we cannot see it clearly in the moment. This is where another fundamental aspect comes into play: patience. Manifestation is a process that often challenges our perception of time. We are accustomed to instant gratification, to quick results, but the universe's timing doesn't always align with our timing. Patience does not mean waiting without doing anything, but rather learning to be at peace while the process unfolds. When we learn to wait with confidence and serenity, we are in vibration aligned with what we desire. I remember a story that illustrates this perfectly. Once, someone told me about their struggle to manifest a project in which they had poured their heart for months. They tried to force every detail, obsessively reviewing each step, believing that if they didn't do everything perfectly, the project would fail. At one point, stress and anxiety took over. They were completely disconnected from the passion and purpose that initially motivated them. It was then that they decided to let go. They began to trust that what they had done was enough and set aside the need to control every detail. To their surprise, the moment they stopped trying so hard, opportunities began to arise naturally. The project advanced faster than they had ever imagined, without that overwhelming effort. What this story teaches us is that by letting go, we allow the universe to move the necessary pieces at its own pace. Instead of wearing ourselves out trying to force growth, we can focus on vibrating at the right energy and letting manifestation flow to us. Letting go also means abandoning rigid expectations about how things should happen. Many times, we limit possibilities because we are so attached to a specific way of manifestation that we leave no room for the universe to surprise us. The universe has an infinite capacity to bring us what we need in ways we hadn't anticipated. But when we insist on controlling the details, we close the doors to those opportunities. For example, you may have a clear idea of what you want to manifest, like a specific job or a relationship. However, the universe might have something much greater and more aligned with you, something you can't yet see. If you cling too tightly to how you think things should happen, you might miss out on that much greater manifestation. That's why it's so important to let go, not only of control, but also of our rigid expectations. One of the most effective exercises for letting go of expectations and controlling less is the surrender meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool that allows us to reconnect with the natural flow of the universe and release mental tensions. I invite you to spend a few minutes each day sitting in silence, closing your eyes, and mentally repeating, "I trust the process. The universe knows what is best for me." As you repeat these words, visualize how your energy expands, how you release the need to control, and how you allow yourself to flow with the rhythm of the universe. This daily practice of surrender is a way to retrain our mind and body to stop resisting the natural flow. When you let go of control and align with the energy of the universe, you open yourself up to possibilities far greater than your conscious mind could have ever imagined. A common example is the manifestation of a romantic relationship. Many times, people try to force a relationship to work. They struggle to make things turn out the way they want, only to find resistance. However, when they finally decide to let go and trust that what is meant for them will arrive at the perfect moment, the right relationships appear naturally. This is the magic of letting go, and this brings us to another fundamental aspect: trust in the invisible. Manifestation does not always have visible signs at first. You may feel that nothing is happening, that everything is stalled. But when you trust in what you cannot see, you align your energy with the certainty that things are moving, even if you can't perceive it yet. It's like a seed planted underground. Although you cannot see its growth, you know it is happening. At this stage, it is crucial to develop an attitude of openness toward the unknown. Letting go of control means accepting that we do not know everything, that we do not always have the full perspective. But that does not mean that nothing is happening. The universe is always working in our favor, moving the pieces, orchestrating circumstances, and the more we let go, the faster manifestations flow toward us. Conscious surrender is the key to opening ourselves up to what the universe has in store for us. When we let go of the need to control, we release the energy necessary for the universe to respond. We become channels through which abundance flows, and manifestation becomes a natural, effortless process. The next step on this journey is learning to maintain that energy of trust daily, even when circumstances seem to be against us. This is what truly transforms the manifestation process into a smooth and effortless experience. We have talked about the importance of letting go of control and trusting the manifestation process, but now I want to delve into one of the most powerful and fundamental concepts for this to happen effortlessly: energetic and vibrational alignment. Often people believe that to manifest something, the most important thing is to desire it intensely. However, the truth is that it is not desire that generates manifestation, but the vibration we are aligned with. Everything in this universe is energy, and every thought, emotion, and action emits a vibration. These vibrations are like signals we constantly send to the universe, and the universe responds to those signals with circumstances that vibrate at the same frequency. Imagine for a moment that you are an antenna. Every thought you have and every emotion you feel is a signal you send outwards. The universe, like an infinite mirror, reflects back what you are emitting. If you constantly find yourself in a state of worry, anxiety, or doubt, the vibration you send to the universe aligns with those states, and what you will receive in return will be more situations that reinforce those same states. More reasons to worry, more reasons to doubt. But when you vibrationally align with what you desire, when your inner being reflects that peace, trust, and certainty that what you long for is already yours, the universe responds accordingly. And here's the secret: vibration is more powerful than desire. You can desire something with all your might, but if your vibration contradicts that desire, if deep down you feel fear, lack, or desperation, that is what you will end up manifesting. The universe does not respond to what we say we want, it responds to what we are truly vibrating. For many, this concept can be challenging because it implies that we must be aware not only of what we desire, but also of what we are feeling and thinking subconsciously. Often our vibration is not aligned with what we desire because deep down we carry limiting beliefs that prevent us from vibrating at the right frequency. Let's consider an everyday example. Suppose you want to attract more prosperity into your life. You make daily affirmations, visualize having more money, and focus on the idea of abundance. However, every time you pay a bill or check your bank account, you feel a pang of anxiety or fear. That emotion, that vibration of fear towards money, is what you are projecting to the universe. And although your conscious mind says, "I want more prosperity," your vibration says, "I fear scarcity." And the universe always responds to vibration, not words. This is one of the biggest challenges when it comes to manifestation. We may have clear desires, but if our vibrations align with lack, it is lack that we manifest. So how can we align vibrationally with what we desire? How can we change our frequency to attract what we truly want? The answer lies in raising our vibration. Raising our vibration does not simply mean thinking positively or repeating affirmations without feeling them. It involves a deep, internal transformation, a change in how we relate to ourselves and the world. It is a process of reconnecting with our inner being and aligning with our highest emotions like gratitude, joy, peace, and love. One of the most effective ways to raise our vibration is to cultivate gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions we can experience. When we feel gratitude, we are not vibrating in lack but in abundance. It doesn't matter if you don't have everything you want right now. When you focus on what you already have and feel grateful for it, your vibration changes. You begin to emit a frequency of fullness and satisfaction, and the universe responds to that frequency, bringing you more things to feel grateful for. But it's not just about making a list of things to be thankful for. The key is to truly feel that gratitude. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine something in your life that you are truly grateful for. It can be something small, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, or something big, like a loving relationship. Feel that gratitude in your whole being. Let that emotion fill you. That is the vibration you want to send to the universe. Another powerful technique to elevate your vibration is conscious visualization. However, there is a difference between visualizing from a place of lack and visualizing from a place of abundance. Many people visualize what they desire with a sense of lack, thinking, "I want this because I don't have it." But the key is to visualize from a place of certainty, as if you already have it. When you visualize from that state, you are vibrating at the frequency of what you already desire, and the universe responds to that vibration by bringing it into your physical reality. For example, if you want to manifest a new house, don't visualize the house from the perspective of someone who doesn't have it. Instead, feel as if you already live in that house. Imagine every detail. how the furniture feels, how the air smells, how it makes you feel to be there. Let that feeling of fullness and gratitude wash over you. That is the vibration that will attract that reality to you. Breathing is also a powerful tool for aligning our vibration. When we find ourselves in states of stress, fear, or anxiety, our breathing tends to become shallow and rapid, which reinforces those emotional states. But by practicing deep, conscious breathing, we can change our internal state in a matter of minutes. The next time you feel disconnected from what you want to manifest, stop and take several deep breaths. Inhale peace, exhale resistance. Inhale abundance, exhale lack. Let your body and mind align with that new vibration. And this brings us to a crucial point. Alignment is not something we do just once. It is a constant state that we must cultivate daily. We cannot expect to manifest a different reality if we only dedicate a few minutes a day to vibrating at that frequency, while the rest of the time we are consumed by worry or doubt. Successful manifestation requires continuous vigilance over our thoughts and emotions. This is where the concept of clear intention comes in. Intention is like an arrow we shoot into the universe. When that arrow is charged with a vibration of certainty, peace, and gratitude, it hits its target directly. But if it is charged with doubt, fear, or anxiety, that arrow veers off course. Clear intention has nothing to do with effort. It has to do with the clarity of our vibration. A technique you can use to maintain that clear vibration is morning visualization. At the beginning of your day, take a few minutes to visualize what you want to manifest from a state of gratitude. Feel as if you already have it, and let that feeling accompany you throughout the day. This practice will help you stay aligned with the right vibration, even when you face challenges or moments of doubt. Remember that the universe does not respond to the intensity of our desires, but to the quality of our vibration. That is why many times when we let go of the need to have something and simply feel grateful for what we already have, manifestations come more quickly and naturally, not because we have stopped desiring them, but because we have stopped resisting them. We have raised our vibration to a point where the universe cannot help but bring us what we want. Vibrational alignment is the true secret behind effortless manifestation. It is not about how many times you repeat an affirmation or how much you desire something, but about how you feel internally in relation to that desire. Do you feel at peace? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel that you already have it, even if it hasn't yet manifested physically? Those are the signs that you are aligned. And when you are aligned, you don't need to struggle. The universe begins to move in your favor, bringing the perfect circumstances, people, and opportunities for what you desire to manifest in your life. This is the true power of vibration. It is the key that opens the doors of the universe and allows us to experience the life we truly want. The true power of manifestation is not in the amount of effort we put into achieving something, but in the constant alignment with the universe. By understanding that the most important thing is our vibration, and not the number of desperate actions we take, we begin to live from a new, more fluid perspective, less tense and in deep connection with the natural flow of life. Once we start working with vibrational alignment, as we mentioned before, the next step is to live from inspired action. This is a fundamental difference that can completely transform the way we manifest. Inspired action is very different from forced action. It arises from a place of trust and certainty, not from fear or anxiety. It is the type of action that flows effortlessly, as if the entire universe is aligned with your purpose, and what you need to do presents itself naturally and without resistance. When we live from inspired action, every step we take seems to fit perfectly into the manifestation process. We are not struggling to make things happen. We are simply responding to the opportunities and signals that the universe places in our path. This is one of the biggest differences between manifesting from effort and manifesting from alignment. Forced action is exhausting. It leaves us feeling like we have to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. In contrast, inspired action is light, fluid, and full of renewed energy. One of the greatest challenges we face is the temptation to revert to control. We are so accustomed to thinking that everything depends on us that simply letting go and trusting can feel terrifying. But the truth is that when we let go, we realize that we do not need to control every detail. By letting go, we open space for the universe to surprise us with results much grander than our conscious mind could have imagined. But how do we maintain this energy of trust and flow over time? One of the keys is to make vibrational alignment a daily practice. It is not enough to align only when we are working on manifesting something specific. The real magic happens when we make this alignment a way of life. Just as we train our bodies to stay fit, we must train our minds and spirits to remain in constant alignment. One of the most effective ways to maintain this alignment is through daily conscious meditation. Meditation is not just a tool for relaxation. It is a practice that allows us to reconnect with our deepest essence and with the flow of the universe. When we meditate, we train our minds to be in the present moment, to let go of anxiety about the future and worries about the past. This state of presence is crucial for effortless manifestation because when we are fully present, we are aligned with the infinite power of now. I invite you to spend at least 10 minutes each morning meditating in silence. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Allow your thoughts to flow without clinging to them, without trying to control them. As you immerse yourself in this space of stillness, imagine that you are aligning with the energy of the universe. Feel that everything you desire to manifest is already on its way to you, not from a place of need, but from a place of absolute certainty. This is the vibration you need to cultivate every day. In addition to meditation, another powerful practice is creative visualization. But as I mentioned earlier, it is not about visualizing from lack, but from the certainty that you already have what you desire. By practicing visualization in this way, you are training your mind to vibrate at the frequency of what you already desire, and the universe has no choice but to reflect that vibration in your reality. For example, if you want to manifest a new professional opportunity, instead of focusing on what you lack, visualize what your life would be like if you already had that opportunity. Feel it as if it were already present in your reality. Feel the emotion, the gratitude, and the joy of having achieved that goal. The more you connect with those emotions, the more quickly and easily you will attract that opportunity into your life. Another powerful tool to keep you aligned is conscious writing. Dedicate a few minutes each day to write about what you want to manifest, but do it in the present tense, as if it were already a reality. For example, instead of writing, "I want to be successful in my project," write, "I am enjoying the success of my project." This technique helps you reprogram your mind and align your vibration with the reality you wish to manifest. One important thing we must remember is that the universe is always responding to our vibrations, not just to our conscious actions, but also to our deepest emotions. That is why it is crucial to pay attention to how we feel throughout the day. If you notice that you feel stressed, anxious, or frustrated, that is a sign that you are vibrating at a frequency that is not aligned with what you want to manifest. In those moments, it is important to stop and readjust your vibration. A simple exercise you can do in those moments is conscious breathing. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and mentally repeat, "I am at peace. I trust the process." Do this several times until you feel that your energy has calmed down and your vibration has elevated. This simple act can make a big difference in how you feel and in what you attract into your life. It's easy to fall into the trap of reverting to a mindset of effort, especially when we're facing challenges. But remember, every time you feel tempted to push harder or to control more, you are moving away from alignment. In those moments, stop, breathe, and remember that true manifestation is not about how much we do, but about how we align. This is where complete trust in the process plays a crucial role. Trust is not something we develop overnight. It is a constant practice. Sometimes things do not happen in the time we want or in the way we imagined, and in those moments it's easy to feel that the universe is not responding to our desires. But what we must remember is that the universe is always working in our favor, even when we cannot see it. Trust means believing in the invisible, trusting that even though you cannot see immediate results, the process is already underway. It's like planting a seed. You cannot see what is happening underground, but you know the seed is germinating and will eventually sprout. The same happens with our manifestations. When we trust the invisible, we are telling the universe, "I know everything is happening in the perfect way and at the perfect time." The power of manifestation is not in physical effort or in how many times we repeat an affirmation, but in our ability to align with the right vibration and trust the process. This is one of the deepest truths of the universe. What we emit, we receive. If we emit lack, we experience more lack. If we emit gratitude and certainty, we manifest abundance and opportunities. When we stop struggling and start flowing with the universe, our lives transform. Manifestations are no longer the result of a constant struggle, but a natural consequence of being aligned with our true essence. Opportunities begin to appear unexpectedly. The right people come into our lives, and the resources we need present themselves effortlessly. Living from this alignment is living from freedom. It's allowing the universe to guide us and show us the way, instead of trying to force things on our own. It's trusting that everything is happening for our highest good, even when we do not understand the details at the moment. In conclusion, effortless manifestation does not mean doing nothing, but rather doing the right things from the right place, from alignment, trust, and certainty. It's not about how hard we work or how much we desire something, but about how we feel and vibrate in relation to it. When we vibrate at the frequency of what we desire, the universe aligns to make that manifest in our reality in a natural and effortless way. The key is to learn to let go, to trust, to vibrate with gratitude, and to take action from a place of inspiration, not desperation. The universe is always listening and responding to our vibration, so choose to vibrate in alignment with what you want, and watch how life begins to flow in your favor, effortlessly. Effortless manifestation is a dance between your vibration and the universe. Imagine for a moment that you are a musician in a cosmic orchestra. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel is like a note you emit into the infinite. The vibration you project is the melody that the universe follows. If your vibration is chaotic, anxious, or desperate, the symphony of your life sounds out of tune. But when you align internally, when you stop struggling and allow your being to vibrate in harmony with what you desire, then the universe responds with perfect precision. It is at that moment when everything synchronizes and manifestation occurs almost without you realizing it. There is no power in this universe greater than that which resides in your vibration. It's not about how hard you fight or how many times you repeat affirmations. It's about how you feel deep within your being. If your vibration is aligned with abundance, peace, and gratitude, the universe cannot help but reflect that in your reality. It's as if you are playing the perfect note in that cosmic concert, and everything around you begins to resonate with that same melody. And here lies the true secret of effortless manifestation. You do not have to force anything. The universe does not respond to the intensity of your desire, but to the quality of your vibration. It's like a star shining in the sky, without struggle, without pushing, simply emitting its light. That light reaches millions of kilometers away, crossing the void of space without losing its power. You are that star. Your vibration is that light. And all you need to do is ensure that it is aligned with what you truly desire. Living from. Flow does not mean sitting and waiting passively. It's about learning to listen to that internal melody, to follow the impulses of your higher self. When you live from flow, every action you take is charged with purpose, not anxiety. Inspired action is that which arises effortlessly, like a breeze that carries you in the right direction. It is in that state where miracles happen. You no longer need to push to open doors. You simply walk and the doors open before you. But the greatest obstacle to reaching this state of flow is the constant need to control. We are so accustomed to believing that we have to do everything ourselves that we forget the immense power the universe has to orchestrate circumstances in our favor. Letting go of control is not an act of weakness. It is an act of absolute trust in the cosmic process. It's allowing the current of the river to carry you, knowing that it will take you exactly where you need to be at the right moment. Imagine that the universe is like a vast ocean. Your desires are like a boat sailing over its waters. When you try to control every wave, every gust of wind, you exhaust yourself and the boat barely moves. But when you let go of the reins and allow the natural forces of the universe to guide your vessel, you go further with less effort. This is the art of letting go. Trusting that the universe already knows the way, that it already knows the perfect destination for you. The next time you find yourself struggling to make something happen, stop, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, am I hitting the right note? Is my vibration aligned with trust or with doubt? If the answer is doubt, fear, or anxiety, it's time to readjust, not through more effort, but through internal stillness. Allow yourself to return to that state of certainty, knowing that the universe is already working in your favor, even when you cannot see it. The universe is a perfect mirror. It returns to you exactly what you emit. Nothing more, nothing less. If you emit a vibration of desperation, the universe will reflect situations that reinforce that desperation. But if you emit a vibration of peace, gratitude, and certainty, then all you will receive will be a reflection of that inner peace. It's simple but powerful. The key is to elevate your vibration every day. You cannot manifest from a state of lack or fear because the universe can only give you more of the same. To change your reality, you must first change how you feel inside. Meditation, gratitude, and creative visualization are powerful tools that help you elevate your frequency. But remember, it's not just about doing it once and expecting results. It's a daily practice, a constant commitment to your own expansion. When you wake up in the morning, instead of worrying about what you don't have or what is lacking in your life, make a conscious effort to focus on what is already here, on what is already abundant in your life. This small shift in perspective will completely change your vibration. And when your vibration changes, everything around you begins to change as well. You are a creative force capable of transforming any reality you choose. But that transformation does not come from effort. It comes from alignment. It comes from living in harmony with the natural flow of the universe, from letting go of control and trusting that everything is happening at the perfect time and in the perfect way. The universe makes no mistakes. Every challenge, every delay, every obstacle you have encountered on your path has been a necessary part of your growth, and now you are ready to manifest effortlessly. Visualize for a moment that you have already achieved everything you desire. Feel that peace, that deep satisfaction. That is the vibration you need to maintain. It doesn't matter if you still can't see the results in your physical reality. What's important is that they are already present in your vibrational reality, and what already exists in your vibration cannot help but manifest in the physical world. This is an unbreakable law of the universe. True manifestation isn't about struggle or endless effort. It's about aligning with the universe and trusting that what's meant for you is already making its way to you. There's no need to push or force, just to align, release doubts, and let life's natural flow lead you to what's yours. Remember, as a spark of the universe, you hold the power to co-create any reality you desire, not by forcing it but by drawing it to you with the purity of your energy. Keep your vibration high, embrace gratitude and peace daily, and watch how the universe unfolds in your favor beyond your expectations.